This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
We still need an intro.
Luca will do.
I know. I mean, specifically for this show. Do you have trouble with ex-girlfriend coming back from the dead?
Do you want to build a law firm?
Have you had legal issues with obese crime lords? That's right, kids. Welcome back to the Devil You Know.
The Daredevil Podcast.
I am Phil, joining you as always. It
is Lilith Hellfire. It is a late Thursday night, so you know what that means, kids. Just a little energy drink to get me through.
I was gonna say, okay, is that an orange hat on your head?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I was about
and a Defender shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Here you go.
Oh, I have the shirt you sent me.
I saved that for our monthly chats.
Oh,
so I look put together only for the monthly chats.
That shirt for that time of the month, kids.
Hey-o.
I wouldn't do that to him. It's that time of the month. But you try, Justin.
He'd laugh at that.
I'm going to try that out. But no, for a second, I was going to say, is that a red hat? I was going to say, that looks like an Electro bandana. Come on.
Only electric bikinis are allowed. No electric bandanas.
All right, get us views, Lilith Hellfire.
The bandana's stupid and I hate it. There, I said it.
Trust me, on our podcast, I'm probably like number 3 or 4, maybe, if people want to see in a bikini,
I'm just saying Charlie Esther's probably first. They got a sneak preview.
Well, I was going to say, you're probably number 2, and Charlie Esther is number 1. Oh, it's too late for Charlie Esther. He already went topless.
Well, they had to pay for it. I mean, I'm sure there's some cheapskates. I mean, there's so many free accounts on the hub.
Oh, my God. Our Patreon is now like Charlie's OnlyFans. It's like, he'll be in a bikini here, but,
Exactly. Like, oh, he has the full Gwenpool, but wait till you see him take it off.
But
on that note, what are we talking about, kiddo?
As the listeners say.
I don't know what's going on.
Welcome to the insanity.
See what happens when
And if you join the Patreon, you kind of sort of know.
See, it's like therapy when you and I like podcast a couple days in a row. When we go a couple days without podcasting, and like all the like madness just like spills out wherever we're at. It's just like,
yeah, we definitely gotta save some for the Wade's World Triumphant Return over on the Patreon.
I know we still need to pick an issue. Maybe I'll throw it out. Be like, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear us swear about? Anyway, let's get to another man in red, Daredevil.
The better man in red. That starts with a D. Hey-o. But it's a double D, you see. DP or double D? What's better? You decide. There's your drop.
Well, we did that issue with Deadpool and Daredevil. I mean, that was pretty good. DP with double Ds. I mean, that's always good.
Exactly. Can't go wrong. But we have a short, cranky man that I pretty much stole my personality from, so.
That's true. That's right. Special guest, Wolverine.
It only took 248 issues. Why they didn't save it for 250? I'll never know.
I know, that's weird, because I don't think 250 was oversized, so I don't know.
It's nothing. It's just like, oh yeah, we made it to 250. Oh well.
I mean, it's 2 issues, 248 and 249. Yeah, I just don't know why they didn't do an oversized 250 with this story.
Somebody was slipping in the editor's room. Modern Comics could never let a book get to 250 without renumbering.
Oh, Modern Comics will never.
$20 book.
We'll never see it.
At you, DC.
We'll never see a 250 ever again unless it's like number. Yeah.
I mean, they could if they stopped playing around, but.
But yeah, these are from November and December 1987, and not on Marvel Unlimited unless they just added them recently.
What?
I know. I'm just like, wait a minute.
What?
I'm like, wait a minute. Wolverine? I'm like, they didn't put these on there?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they have other parts that No Senties run. I'm like, why aren't these on there? Again, Wolverine.
You know where you can find them if you want to just buy them digitally is Comixology.
Oh, okay.
No shade.
I thought everything. And if comics,
Marvel Unlimited is too confusing for me. That's why I had to stop using it.
I mean, unless Comixology, I'm like, if they had it, I would figure Marvel Unlimited is. But I guess they want that. They figure, it's Wolverine. They'll pay extra.
Damn straight. Hey man, Marvel's been taking nurse lunch money since before either one of us was born.
All right, so should we do synopses?
Let's do it.
All right. Probably should have did this ahead of time. I told you I was in a planning session.
Ray Ray's a bad influence. That's all I can say.
Stay tuned the rest of the year, kids. Yes, you'll hear some crossover with us and the crazy man from Australia. Well, I said, I'm like, I want to do one. I said to them, I said, I want to do at least one episode with Sarah. And I said, I want to do something with the brains behind To Know Where's the Fear.
Nice. The actual spider baby. Let's just be honest. Ray's the spider old man.
Oh! Oh my God. I can just imagine he's...
Nobody tell Ray.
If he watches this later on the TV, man, we're probably just like humiliating him in front of his son.
What the F?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. If I wanted to humiliate you, I'd say
I love Batman.
Poor Ray. Gave Phil exactly what he wanted 3 minutes into it. That's
I know.
Hard to get, Ray.
I know. He's old, man. He gets right to the point. All right. Speaking of getting to the point, all right, Daredevil 248, November 1978.
Well, to be fair, it's a two-issue arc, so they didn't really get to the point.
Yeah. Synopsis for A Cage in Search of a Bird.
I bet.
Hey-o. Phrasing. After playing with some kids, the Fat Boys. Could we call
Not to be confused with the Nasty Boys, I guess.
Hello. I mean, could we call any of them Fat Boy? Anybody in a comic Fat Boys anymore?
No. Ample Americans.
True. So after playing with the Fat Boys, Daredevil goes to see Karen Page, Lilith's favorite, who takes him to her new offices and encourages him to go back into law. But Matt angrily reiterates the fact that he's been disbarred and says he feels freer than ever.
Who's this? Better Call Saul?
It's all good, man.
Exactly.
He investigates a landlord who's threatening to kick out his tenants in order to get more income. Daredevil realizes he is helpless to stop because the man is within his rights. He walks over the bridge to that hive of scum and villainy, New Jersey, where he finds...
Somebody get Charlie Esser on the phone. Don't say his name.
We're doing me now.
We're safe.
Are you sure?
We're doing me now. Pirates are.
It's my thing.
I know. Where he crosses over the bridge to New Jersey, where he finds a child playing with a toy boat. When it malfunctions, the child goes into the water to fetch it, but the lake is poisoned with toxic chemicals, which blinds the child. Matt wades into the water and
he can relate.
I know. See? Sound familiar? Kid gets blinded by toxic waste. Get it? Well, at least Matt could dive in.
Wouldn't this be funny if it was like Daredevil Boy, the origin story?
I know. Probably back in the day, everyone was probably waiting. I'm like, wait a minute, is this kid going to be a sidekick? Would have been funny if Matt would have dove in and would have gave him his sight back.
He'd be like, no! Now chicks won't feel pity for me and bang me, no!
But no, like, wouldn't he? Oh my! Well, I was gonna say, well, wouldn't he feel guilty, like if this like blinded the kid, but like gave him his sight back?
Oh, he's Catholic. I mean, sneezing probably makes him feel guilty.
Whoa!
Felt a little too good for that release. You know what I'm saying?
She knows what she's doing, people.
Nobody tell Rob.
The queen of double entendres. Yes, yes.
He investigates the toxic spill and backtracks it to an adhesive company called Kelco. As Daredevil,
get the Ninja Turtles on the phone.
As Daredevil, he breaks into the plant and goes through their files. Several security robots come out, and Daredevil fights them off.
I love the emphasis on security.
I know. I'm just like robots. I'm like, I know it's the Marvel Universe, but wouldn't like super powered like guards make even more sense?
They don't want to pay that guard. See, you pay to build the robot once. You don't have to keep them on the weekly payroll, you see. That's what you get for cutting corners when you're a bad guy. That's all I'm saying. Get your henchmen.
True. They don't need benefits. Yeah, they don't need dental. Yeah, you gotta do is plug them in. Okay. You're right.
I thought about it. Trust me, that's how I know.
Oh, Phil could replace her staff with robots. From what I've heard, that's what she's done in the boyfriend department.
No more headaches. This isn't the Patreon, Philip. Back on track.
I'm done. Go make me a sandwich and then turn yourself off.
Look, listen though. One of my favorite quotes from this is, "My fingertips are getting so sensitive." Because he's reading Braille. Get your minds out of the gutter. I know it's Maddie Murdock, but get your head out the gutter. He was reading because it's Braille, but not really.
And yes, kids, irony alert. Lilith Hellfire telling someone to get their head out of the gutter.
There's no room in it. It's only for me. Sorry, guys. You're welcome.
As Daredevil, he breaks. So he fights off the robots. He returns to the law clinic to see if there is any legal action that can be taken against Kelco.
Wait. There's also another good panel. I'm sorry. While he's breaking in, he's like, "So this is where they make the adhesives." I'm just saying these two issues are littered with great lines out of context. Daredevil out of context.
Oh, I might have to share some on our social media. Be like, what's this all about? Tune in to episode 10. But yeah, he goes to the law clinic, see if there's any legal action to be taken. Meanwhile, an assassin named, here we go, Bushwhacker.
We can't make this stuff up, kids.
Bushwhacker murders a young girl using his arm, which can convert into a gun.
I mean, that's the dream, to be honest.
Whoa!
That's the dream.
Oh, good Lord. He thinks how he is making much more money assassinating mutants than he ever did as a priest. Oh, my God.
Oh, Matt is going to have some words for this scumbucket.
So not only is he a bad priest, but he's also racist.
The muties kind of deserve it in the Marvel Universe, if we're all going to be honest.
Ooh.
I mean, come on, Professor X could have done so much more for the world, but he wants to hide them away. We can have that conversation during our X-rated issues, you know?
Yeah, but Professor X might deserve it, but like a normal mutant on the street who can't make it into the X-Men because like his only mutation is he looks funny, he doesn't deserve it.
Have you lived in America long?
Oh!
I'm just saying.
I'm saying I could see it happen, but they don't deserve it.
Again, like a lot of people would feel differently, Philip.
I know. Later, he sleeps with his wife, who finds bullets under the bed and wonders where her husband is constantly leaving to go.
The gun club, my lady. The gun club.
Why does my priest husband have all these bullets? I don't know. Wolverine. Okay, here we go.
Baptist.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Finally, Wolverine is on his trail and finds the body and vows to bring the mutant killer to justice. Matt Murdock investigates.
You forgot the foreshadowing. An X off a list always over too fast. Can't make this stuff up, kids.
Matt Murdock investigates case law and finds that, working as a lawyer, he could force the crooked landlord to come to terms with his tenants, and goes back to Karen's clinic where he agrees to work with her as an informal consultant.
That ain't gonna pay the bills, Maddie.
Plus,
Karen, she's kind of flighty, not the most dependable. Although I do appreciate what Anne tries to do here. I do.
Yeah. I mean, trying to give the love interest something to do besides sit by the window and say, "Oh, when's he coming home?"
I mean, unless it's like a Mary Jane solo book, the bar has been set way too low.
Oh, you can definitely say that for Matt Murdock. The bar has been set so low.
How many times has he been disbarred, and how many times has he faked his own death? I think it's about tied.
Only Mike Murdock knows for sure.
Nice. Tell you, they should just make Daredevil and a Better Call Saul, basically. I mean, it writes itself at that
You want him to be a shifty lawyer?
I mean, he's not that great. I mean, Foggy's the real lawyer between the two of them.
I mean, Matt tries. He isn't purposely corrupt. Well, I mean, except for dressing.
I mean, he'd rather beat up the criminals than bring them to justice during the daytime. Like, that's his problem. Him and Batman, they got that same problem.
I know.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray Ray's never gonna live that drop down.
I mean,
he better hope something happens to that iPad and the backup in the iCloud. He better pray.
No. This is on my soundboard on my on my new Mac that's less than a year old. Yeah, no, that drop.
It ain't going nowhere, baby.
That is not going anywhere.
I love Batman.
Just the tone of voice.
Oh, I got a great joke. Remind me.
What, for Patreon?
No, it's a Daredevil versus Batman joke.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll save it for the Batman. We do a Batman podcast. The Batman podcast.
Well, when is it? I think it's August. I believe we are doing the two Batman and Daredevil crossovers. So
yes, that would be perfect for it because it's actually pretty funny. I'll tell you offline, but yeah, okay. That'd be perfect for it.
So stay tuned for August, kids. There's your cliffhanger.
Give him a little dun dun dun.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned for August for Lilith Hellfire's great joke.
I just feel like this is Catholic guilt when Bushwhacker comes in because he's like, "I swear, Bushwhacker, I'll track you and I'll kill you, or die trying." And I'm like, just take some Viagra. Take some Cialis. It's okay.
Well, again, it's 1987. It's Wolverine, so it's like, oh, he's crazy, especially when he's not in the X-Men book or his own.
Yeah, when nobody's a buffer.
Yeah.
Well, little people, we have anger issues. I get it. And he's Canadian, so he feels like nobody takes him. I totally get the whole Wolverine thing. I do. And if you've ever been to like Saskatchewan or like deep in Alberta, like, oh yeah, there's Canadians like Wolverine. I'm just saying, they're not all Ryan Reynolds or Justin Bieber's on the bad spectrum.
Deep in Alberta, isn't that on your hard drive?
Never you mind what's on my hard drive.
Oh my lord! I promise. I was going to say we're sober. At least I'm sober, kids.
It's just an energy drink. But it is called Bang, so Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor us, I will welcome our corporate overlords.
Oh my lord! I would love that sponsorship. Just every episode we would do an episode and
Bang! The choice drink of Lilith Hellfire. I wonder why.
Hey kids, do you need a bang?
Could you imagine Charlie's copy read of it?
Well, boys, do you need a bang?
Seriously, now we're going to have to tweet. Will you sponsor us?
Hey kids, do you need a daily bang like Lilith Hellfire?
Writes itself.
I know. Come on, Bang. I mean, we'll get you so much promotion. Oh my god. But when he's crossing into New Jersey, he's standing on top of a bridge.
Well, and no blondes were around, so what do you want?
Yeah, Norman's supposedly dead, so yeah.
I mean, other people get thrown off the bridge. I'm just saying. It's not like she was the only one.
Oh my god! Yeah, the last Scarlet Spider episode we did, the Gwen Stacy clone got thrown off the Daily Bugle roof. That's like the second time during the Clone Saga she got thrown off a high. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
that's why I said justice for Gwen, man.
And then some anonymous woman got thrown off that bridge towards the beginning of it. So the hallmarks of the Clone Saga, it was just people lurking in the shadows and women going off bridges or roofs. It's
so honestly, justice for Gwen Stacy, where she just takes over the Spider Mantle, like literally, she marries MJ, they have a kid.
Hey-o.
I'm just saying, they bond over the grief of Peter's death. I'm just saying, it writes itself. Call me Marvel. I literally have a notebook like this thick for the story. It's a fanfic. I'll clean it up, but just call me.
Hey-o. There's a what if.
I just love it. It's just like, promise me, I beg you, don't let anyone hurt him.
Oh, I didn't even mention, yeah, Foggy gets a new job with a big law firm, but guess what he doesn't know is he's working for the Kingpin.
All trails always lead back to Kingpin, bro. It's
Exactly.
like, can't Foggy have something nice? Foggy deserves a fancy law firm that'll appreciate him, where he can make some money, get himself some better suits, a personal trainer, a real chick that will love him.
Oh, he's got
Since Matt keep playing games with him and they won't make it canon.
He's got Gloriana for a hot minute, you know.
Can't keep her.
The one we stole was his best friend's girl. Why should he?
Are they even best friends? It's debatable. The way I'm just saying.
So, what did you think of this art by Rick Leonardi?
I like this art. It is whimsical, I guess, and I mean that in a good way, not like sarcastic or facetious. Just the way that Matt's clothes are. I love how the bushwhacker's wife's, like how he has it just covered just so.
Oh, in bed, yeah.
The body posing is really great. I enjoy this art. What about you?
Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is Rick Leonardi who did a bunch of that early Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, and the odd thing about it is like the colors are subdued, but it like kind of works for the story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's like not something you see too much in Daredevil because, you know, obviously we're focused on the reds and the yellows, but everything's very muted, but like it makes it stand out against all the other Daredevil artists. I think that might have been the point.
Oh yeah.
And plus like the grimy dinginess of the city too might have been a reason for it. I feel like he really plays that up in his artwork on this particular run, so.
Oh yeah. Especially like that that Wolverine page.
Yes. I like the shadows too. I felt like he does the shadows really well.
Mm-hmm. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, he, you know, Wolverine swearing revenge and popping those claws even though no one's around.
Sneak. Gotta do it. It's Wolverine. It's like a prerequisite. I'm pretty sure that's in his character Bible. Even if no one's around, we must do the sneak.
I mean, is that like the thing? If he gets mad or too excited, it's just those claws come out.
They should have named him Honey Badger. That would have been way funnier. Then he'd really be mad.
Oh yeah.
I like the beginning of this, by the way. The very beginning page where it's talking about, you know, just giving us a little rundown of who he is. I just like how he's swinging, and it's like, yeah, he lost everything, but he's okay with it.
Oh yeah, that's what he tries to do.
The only thing Matt's guilty about is where his penis has been, you know?
No!
It's a medical term. Let's just all be honest about that.
Where the penis has been is a medical term.
Nobody tell Rob! But no, I like how he captured that. It's the city, it's him just carefree, it's the kids, you know? Skateboarding, being menaces because it's 1987, and that's New York's biggest menace, I guess. Kids on skateboards.
Oh my God, you just gave me an idea for a great drop. Thank you very much.
Oh God, what is it?
I'm gonna contact Diane. I want her to send me a drop that says, as a medical expert, I'll allow it.
Oh yes, thank you. We're going to definitely need that for the Patreon.
No, anything
special with Howard Stern coming up. So
anything goes on Patreon here. We just, you know.
But no, it's just funny because it's Patreon. It's just like, yes, we'll allow it.
No, but I just want to cover our ass. drop. As a medical expert, yes.
Okay, let's get to. Oh, also, I mean, I'm not that crazy about the cover.
Oh yeah.
For 248, but 249 is pretty good.
Oh yeah, 249 is great.
Because it's like special guest star Wolverine. He's got like one page. Thanks.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's on one page.
Now, see, 249 is like, oh, now we can actually put him in there without people yelling bait and switch. You see.
I mean, I guess because it's a 2-part story, they don't want you to miss the first part. But
do you even really technically need the first part? Wolverine shows up, kicks butt, teams up, done. That's every team up ever. Do we really need the backstory for it? No.
Again, why I don't know why she didn't make this like a double-sized 250.
I don't think she could. I mean, that's an editorial mandate kind of thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like 250. Like there was no.
I told you who was the editor on this one because they were probably asleep at the wheel. They weren't thinking.
All right, let me open up 249 here.
Oh, it's sideways. I am not turning the page to do that.
Ralph Macchio, editor. Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief.
Tom DeFalco sleeping at the wheel. We can blame him. We love you, sir, but you were sleeping at the wheel.
So worried about that Spider-Man, see?
Well, I mean, Spider-Man's the only thing that matters ever.
I know, but you'd think you want to get sales up on Daredevil.
Especially with it's a weird choice. He definitely probably forgot. There was a lot of things going on at this particular time. Come on, it's 1987. There's so many moving parts at this point.
Oh yeah, there's an Inferno coming.
Honestly, I think that's what happened. They're like, shoot, we gotta let some things fall by the wayside here. And maybe they were like, wait a minute, doesn't everyone think the X-Men are dead? Maybe not promote this so much. So yeah, so I can see it, but like it is a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
Did we ever get an oversized for Anne? I don't think we did we? Because I like her dialogue, and I always feel like her stories feel short, but like in a good way. You know, it's very well paced. So an oversized issue would have been great. I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we got an oversized. You know what? I think it was a long time before Daredevil had any kind of oversized, because I think, what was it? I think Frank Miller had one around the time Elektra, quote unquote, died. And I don't think they had another one till 300.
Yeah, I think you're right.
200 one, I don't think was even oversized.
No, it wasn't.
Wrap up of a story. Yeah, so even 200 was so.
I mean, let's be honest though. Like Daredevil took a while to pick up steam. It's kind of obvious that they kind of didn't take him seriously because they let that movie happen. They're like, oh, you can have Daredevil, you can have Fantastic Four. The only reason why I threw in Spider-Man over to Sony is because we really need the money. One of those things. So
I guess, but yeah, I mean.
But now it's a big deal. I mean, he's had some really great writers. A lot of his runs are pretty legendary. So, but yeah, at the time, right now, I don't think they had too much on their plate.
I mean, yeah, you had some good writers on it, and then I think once they saw that people love that Netflix series, they were like, oh wait, the kids love.
Yeah, they gave them that to happen. Like not no shade, like. They're okay writers, but then there's the great writers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He definitely got his groove back. They definitely started focusing more on that after Netflix did pick up. You're absolutely right, because that's when I started reading it again just to see. Mm-hmm. Are they showing him some love again? They are. Sweet. So 249 is a fun time. I'm sorry, it is. It's a little too much Karen, but if you like her, then
Oh, that's right. Because even on the cover of 249, see what the corner box says: "The Fall of the Mutants is coming."
See,
that's what they're focused on.
Oof, 87 was a tough year for the crossover event. That's all I'm saying.
87 was a tough year for Madeline Pryor.
Poor Scott. What an idiot.
Oh.
I will dog out the Summer Boys every chance I get. Don't judge me.
Oh, hey, I mean, at that point, just the way they wrote him. Oh, wait, my ex-girlfriend's back from the dead. Bye, baby mama.
Exactly. Well, he didn't have, his parents weren't much better, so,
That's true.
This douchebag on a motorcycle is my favorite character in this issue, by the way.
What?
The douchebag on a motorcycle. I love that trope. It's a white motorcycle, too.
All right, so Daredevil 249, December 1987. Kiss and Kill.
I agree. I'll allow it.
That's gonna be the title of your autobiography, right?
Yes.
I don't know. We can play with that word kiss, but yes, you get the idea.
Definitely gonna have kill in the title. I think it'll be boop, marry, kill, maybe.
Oh, what the heck? I got a nice lengthy synopsis last time. This time I get like one sentence summary on this. All right. Hold on. Where's my Man Without Fear website?
Hey, we should really have that person on. And
I know. I got to reach out. Hold on. I got to find it. So here, it's just chat.
Like I said, a little too much Karen, but I like that he's trying to dip his toes back into doing something with his law degree. It's like, you worked that hard for your law degree. You were actually pretty good at it in law school. It's the practical application of it all for me.
I mean, I always found that interesting that, I mean, it was a couple writers, but like, yeah, he loses his law license in Born Again, and like, Anna Nocenti had a pretty lengthy run, and she never gave him that law license back.
Well, I get why she didn't for what she was doing specifically. She was very much like, man of the people, man of the street. Use your street smarts coupled with your book smarts kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like they don't really play that up with a lot of street level characters. They're either just like, super physical, or they have gadgets. They never really use their brains. I think they think that's kind of a Batman thing, I guess.
True. But I mean, they basically, again, I mean, at this point, I mean, I guess he's going back kind of in the law, but before they had him working in that diner, they kind of had him kind of blue.
It's like, why would you put a blind man in a diner?
Well, they said with his senses, man, he cooked the best burger.
Still, it's like, I wouldn't. The liability on that alone.
Well, I don't think he told the owners he was blind. Oh, they don't have a summary either.
No love for 249?
I know, the one where we get tons of Wolverine. What the hell?
I don't know what's going on. Like, oh, this is right before Inferno. No one cares. No one cares.
The one synopsis I did see, it just said, "Oh yeah, it's like basically Daredevil and Wolverine come to blows." It's like, okay.
They can't even give us the official synopsis.
It's like, come on. The
little blurb on the book. Okay.
They're probably just like, come on, kids. What summary do you need? It's a Wolverine guest starring thing. It's like, okay, so you want a summary? Okay, here we go. Daredevil, schnick.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Marilyn Burbank, last appearance. We never saw her again. I just find it funny.
I mean, we really didn't get really in depth with Bushwhacker after this. I mean, he shows up from time to time, but it's basically as a plot device. It's like, oh, we need someone to shoot at somebody. Oh, bring in Bushwhacker.
Basically, it's like, we don't really want Bullseye, so
because yeah, they really saved Bullseye. I mean, he showed up in 200, the average size 200, and I don't think he showed up again.
He was like Venom for Daredevil at one point, where it's just like, oh, you can expect him kind of like on a semi-frequent basis, and then one time he was everywhere forever, and then now we don't use him.
No, I mean, Anne really didn't use him till like the end of her run because I think Bullseye showed up in 200. I don't think he shows up again until like
he has so many other interesting rogues though that we really don't dive into, and I'm just waiting on a writer that just wants to kind of like get into that daily, because I mean the daily rigmarole of being a vigilante in New York in the Marvel universe. You shouldn't be coming up against the same people all the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's Kingpin, because he is pulling their strings a lot of the time, but there's plenty of ground level people just robbing banks and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
Just actual like gangs and like,
and
mafia, stuff like that.
And I think Anne, she didn't use a lot of Bullseye because, once she invented Typhoid Mary, I think Typhoid Mary.
Need to. Yeah, she was, that was a great character, definitely.
So, this opens up with Wolverine still searching for Bushwhacker, and I guess there's another. Whoa, hey-oh.
Still
That's Bushwhacker, not Redhead. But I guess there's another dead mutant whose power was what, music?
Man, that would be my luck. If I was a mutant, I'd have a poopy power.
I mean, I guess you can make money with it, but it's like, yeah, it's not like a.
I want to blow stuff up. I mean, theoretically, if you're listening, FBI, theoretically, if I had mutant powers, hypothetical.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, you could like.
I either want telepathy because we all know I'm a villain, or I want to be able to blow some stuff up.
But yeah, music, you can make money with it, but you can't kick like Magneto in the booty with it.
Actually, I want to be Luke Cage. I want to be bulletproof because I'm black. I just remembered that I'm black. I need to be Luke Cage. I'm black in America. I need to be Luke Cage. Sorry.
Burn.
Too soon. I'm sorry.
Well, you'd be popular around town if you lose your shirt as much as Luke Cage does.
Shout out to Mike Coulter, by the way. Y'all should be watching his new show over on CBS, Evil. It's really good. It even has Michael Emerson from Lost. Just throwing that out there.
I don't have a job for it, but Lilith Hellfire would like to say, Mike Coulter can
get it. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
Not you, John Walker. Sit down.
I was gonna say your name's not Lizzo, is it?
Like, if they got together, that would heal the world. That's all that I'm saying. No pressure, Lizzo. No pressure, Chris Evans. I just real quick shout out. I do love how they ended Falcon and the Winter Soldier by making it Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool.
Told you it was good.
I mean, it's Marvel. It's shiny. It's happy. It's wokeism. But it's stuff that people need to talk about. But I feel like people didn't get into the theories like how they did for WandaVision, and I won't get into why I feel like they didn't. I feel like Disney put it right in their face, and everybody a lot of people missed the point.
I feel
being obtuse purposefully, but it's okay. It was a good show.
And I don't know.
I actually did like Bucky in the movie, but they really put some work into the character, and I appreciate that.
And I don't know if it was because of COVID, but I mean, just 6 episodes seems like it was rushing it. Like, WandaVision.
It feels like that. It was the movie they wanted to make, like an extended cut. Honestly,
I guess, yeah. Oh, you mean they took an extra long movie and they chopped it into episodes? Zack Snyder.
I mean, but most people sat straight through it for better or for worse. So
I know. They're probably like, I didn't. I got a headache off that Snyder cut.
Me too, sir. Me too. But on to better things.
Yes.
As Ann Nocenti is amazing. I love her dialogue. I could read her dialogue forever. That is like one of my favorite things about Anne.
Oh yeah. Well, trust me, we got more Ann Nocenti this year, so.
Very good. Looking forward to it. She captures that broodiness of Matt perfectly. I like that she cares about the character of Matt and not just Daredevil.
Yes.
Because it's that Batman dichotomy. Well, we really only want Batman. We don't really care about Bruce. But I feel like it's kind of the opposite. Like, not too many people merge both. Either they just want to do all Daredevil all the time, or they want to dive into his interpersonal things with Foggy and Karen with very little action. I feel like she has a perfect balance.
Exactly. But I love Wolverine finds the dead mutant, and again we get another, I swear I'll kill you, Snick.
Like, what's the deal with the Bugs Bunny and Daffy? I'm like, can they even do that? Is Warner Brothers going to sue them?
I don't know.
I'm like, this is not Who Framed Roger Rabbit. What is going on?
Again, if you're not...
It's Wabbit season. And I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Again, if you're not promoting Wolverine, I don't know if anyone's...
Yeah, nobody saw this, apparently.
Wow. And then Bushwhacker's wife comes to see Matt. Like, help me find my husband.
I don't think you want that, lady.
And then she comes in for help. And then I don't know if she just dawns on her. She's like, oh, wait, he's a blind man. What can he do?
Rude, ableist. How dare she?
Well, at least she thought it and didn't say it, really. Marilyn.
I love that I smell blood. I'm like, I bet you do, buddy.
Hey, Bushwhack. I love the wife. Oh, my loving husband, where's he at? And then he's picking up chicks on the back of his motorcycle.
What about that girl? Like, okay, so they had a line in here about when the girl dies, and he goes, probably a genius like all the others he's killed. That didn't go anywhere.
So is he trying to dumb down the mutant race by just killing the smart ones?
I don't know. That's just a weird thing to bring up that really doesn't go anywhere.
The filter, the gene pool, and it's just, I don't know. Oh. But what's with that white motorcycle which you pointed out? I mean,
it's classic douchebag, you know, flashy douchebag.
I mean, he tweaked the front of it a little. That's Johnny Blaze's skull cycle from the 70s.
Again, a flashy douchebag. Did I stutter?
I know.
I was being subtle, but you brought it up.
I was cleaning it up for you. But yeah, he tracks this woman, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, babe," gets her on the back of the motorcycle, makes out with her before he kills her.
I don't ride boop for nobody.
Metal wrap.
I don't do backseat of motorcycles. That's not me.
Well, let me set the meter. Metal wraps metal. Glass showers over twisted bodies and weird the wreckage.
I mean, if that's your thing, Phil, that's your thing. I have no judgment.
Crash into me.
No Dave Matthews Band allowed. Sorry, sir.
I know. That's as far as I'll go with Dave Matthews. Don't worry.
If it's not the ants go marching, I don't want to hear it.
I was thinking about you today. I had a 90s channel on Amazon Music driving home, and Backstreet Boys came on.
I do that too. I love Amazon Music's automatic playlist. They know me so well. It's disgusting.
I just go with the all 90s channel.
Me too. I know every single song, and I don't feel bad about it.
But the Backstreet Boys came on, and I felt like felt dirty, like I was cheating or something.
It's just like, nobody tell Danielle. Honestly, though, if you go on a road trip and you don't know at least 2 Backstreet Boys songs, I don't think that you can go on a road trip with me. I don't. That's how I feel. I'm like, do you know I Want It That Way? And everybody, those are the only 2 Backstreet Boys songs that I request you know.
That's what was on today. I Want It That Way.
Which makes no sense. Gives me a headache when you think too much about it. But moving on.
Oh,
I like the fight that Wolverine gets into. I like how it's like shaded and you just see his little menacing face. I like when they do that with Wolverine. Also, I think that's a mandate in his character Bible that you have to do that particular one because you get that a lot in the team ups.
Yeah. He always has to be the crazy kid in the team ups. But Bushwhacker's just sitting in the theater. What? Yeah, like you were saying, like Bugs and Daffy in the movie theater.
Are we sure this is 1987? That's more like a 70s. I think they stopped showing cartoons like that in the 70s in theaters.
Or is that the parody?
The pirate movies were really good, to quote my wife.
Okay, but the pirate movies were very well done.
She requested it, Marnell. I'm sorry.
Like she'll ever hear this.
I know. She's never going to listen to anything we do. I don't think she's listening when she's on the episode with us.
Oh, it's a classic though. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like team ups are a little too formulaic because it's like, it's like that classic Spider-Man. You, oh no, let's fight about it. Let's go catch the bad guy.
I mean, yeah, it's very formulaic when anyone shows up. Spider-Man shows up in your book. It's thwip.
It's the Spider-Man book when he shows up. But at least it's not the Wolverine show when Wolverine shows up. You get like a good fight and that's it. He's gone.
It's either thwip, joke, or schnick,
bloody violence ensues.
Exactly.
We're not killers. Are you sure, buddy? Are you sure, bub?
Oh my! What did you think about this when Bushwhacker shoots the bottle of booze out of that homeless guy's hand?
Rude. He's self-medicating. Leave the man alone. He's homeless. Let him have something. That's why it's like when they say, "Why lie? I need a beer sign." You got it, buddy. You got it. I got you. Here's $3. Go get you a Four Loko. I got you.
Oh my lord! But page 15 is just riddled with out of context stuff. Wolverine jumping down, whacker.
I know.
Swallow,
love it.
swallow this scum.
You're dead meat. I bet, buddy.
And if the front covered
I
in,
love how that guy's looking back. He's all like, now what? These two guys are not going to fight over me. Whatever am I to do?
yeah, if the front covered and pique your interest, there's a Fall of the Mutants ad.
Boo.
Don't they look tired?
Oh, I like that this issue also had a profile on Ralph Macchio, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Not once mentioning his karate.
Rude. Rude. Meanwhile, I'm waiting on the spinoff from Cobra Kai. I'm like, yeah, whatever happened to that kid?
Wolverine, you idiot. He's nothing but a killer. I'd be like, what are you?
Exactly.
Mm.
Accidental or nah, bro, you've got some blood on your hands.
I have to stop Bushwhacker. He's a killer. Now get out of my way or I'll kill you.
Who is this Lilith Hellfire? I told you I stole my personality from him. Us 5'3" people got to stick together, fictional or not.
Cut you, bro.
Snake.
There's deadly short killers. Wolverine, Lilith, Marnell.
Be a princess. Don't be so difficult.
Boo, I like being difficult. It's my only personality trait.
I just spend a really inordinate amount of time naked.
Oh my.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Hello. Out of my way or I'll claw my way through you.
Ugh, this is rough. Daredevil, you and I were two different kinds of animals. And then Daredevil's like, yeah, we are.
And while they're just like standing on the street yelling at each other.
He's almost dead. You killed him. You killed him.
Well, no, Bushwhacker kills a mutant dancer.
No, I know. It's just hilarious. Like, oh my God.
So her
At
mutant,
least she didn't end up in a fridge. Always grateful she didn't end up in a fridge.
they're just like shot and put up on a fence.
Well, that's New York City in the 80s, baby. Hate to break it to you.
So I'm trying to understand a mutant power of dance.
Dazzler, baby.
Well, she had light bursts and stuff, you know. But again, how do you know she's a mutant if she's just a really good dancer? Unless she can like defy gravity or something. How do you know?
Plot twist. He really didn't know. He was just guessing. We never got it back around to the story, but that's my take on it. That's my hot take.
And I'm assuming
Bushwhacker was so blinded by his racism that he was just killing innocent people.
I mean, there's just missing pieces of this puzzle because it's like, how does Wolverine know they're mutant?
Was there like a Bushwhacker story somewhere else that went with this? Do we know? Because it feels like a continuation of something. Because there are a lot of pieces missing.
I think this might be the first one. Let me try to confirm, but I'm pretty sure this is the first. But I'm like, how does Wolverine know they're mutants unless Cerebro? I mean, do they still? I think they still got Cerebro.
Is he even talking to Professor X right now?
No, Professor X is off in space.
Exactly. So how would he know?
I'm like,
maybe he can smell it.
That's what I was about to say. Do mutants smell different?
I bet you they do, though.
Okay.
I mean, in the Marvel universe.
Do they smell good? Do they smell bad?
That was just a really nice.
Different. I mean, I guess you have to think about your pheromones and stuff like that. Maybe they do.
True.
Gives off a certain je ne sais quoi, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, 248 was Bushwhacker's first appearance.
What was the next one?
249.
I mean, after the Daredevil appearance.
Oh, I was just, let me see. I'm pretty sure. What is it like? Here, I'm looking it up now, but
because I'm gonna read it and see if that story continues, if it makes any sense.
Like I said, they don't think they really go deep into this because I think the next time he shows up might be around 260 when Typhoid Mary puts together a group that looks just like.
Okay, we're gonna have to tweet Innocenti and tell. There's some pieces to the puzzle missing, and I want to know.
We gotta get another interview with her because I interviewed her real quick, like when we first started Capes and Lunatics. We gotta get her back here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, created by Anderson and Rick Leonardi. Yeah, I'm just finding first appearance.
Because I have a feeling this is like a DG Chichester 280. There's probably like a big script behind it, and a lot of stuff got cut out because Innocenti's villains are really good. They usually don't have the plot holes like this. So
yeah, true.
Maybe Inferno forced her not to be able to use Bushwhacker the way she wanted. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I think she shows up as part of like the Typhoid Mary Revenge Squad. But besides that, I'm looking for a list of appearances, but again, it's Bushwhacker, so
exactly, no one cares.
I mean, it could have been something interesting, but again, I don't think they really fleshed him out beyond these two issues. Oh, wait, Bushwhacker reading order might have found something. Yeah, 248, 249, then it comes back in 259 and 260.
I know who's writing a fanfic then.
Oh wait, Daredevil Annual 5. Is that the Atlantis Attacks one? Because we're doing that, so that might be a backup. Yes, yes, he's in a backup in the Daredevil Annual 5, which we're covering for Atlantis Attacks in June. So.
Oh, okay, I won't read it. I'll let you boys read it to me.
What? What?
We're doing it?
Yes.
Oh no, not Atlantis Attacks! No.
We're doing all the Spider-Mans and all the one Daredevil, and then since we're doing Jubilee,
I forgot. My brain just totally had a brain fart. No.
Try to block it out, but yeah, and then I even added the X-Men.
This sounds like a job for the Dad Squad. You should have never said it because now that's every time I don't want to do something. It sounds like a job for the Dad Squad. Sorry, buddy.
Tricky Dicky.
But no, Bushwhacker goes after 259, 260, goes to Daredevil Annual 5, and then he makes a 2-issue appearance in Punisher War Journal.
Huh. No, that makes sense, though. I'm surprised him and Frank aren't best friends and have a team-up book, to be honest. They're both terrible at their job.
Issue 12 and 13, and then he makes an appearance in Deathlock 2, Deathlock 5. Then Daredevil Annual...
I'm gonna read it and see what's going on with his story because it's interesting.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Don't use this as a drop. It's very interesting that there's such a gaping hole. Do not use that as a drop, Philip. Only for the Patreon. Fine. Only for the Patreon.
Oh, hell. Another Daredevil Annual. Then he's in 2 issues of Nomad. Yeah, he's all over the place.
Huh. Interesting.
He comes back to Daredevil for 334 through 336. I remember that. And then Elektra 5 and 7 from night.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've read that.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the pieces together on this one. It's bothering me.
And after the 2 Elektra issues, his next appearance, Daredevil 380.
Oh, full circle. Be
So,
sure
yeah,
to tune in at the end of the month.
We will be talking that soon. Yes.
And sign up for the newsletter.
Oh my lord, he was in an issue of She-Hulk in 2005.
I have all of She-Hulk.
Again, he's all over the place. There's some Avengers issues he's in. 2 issues of Daredevil vs. Punisher.
Yeah, I gotta tweet. I gotta see what's up with Bushwhacker. This is bothering me.
Oh, and just to be topical, one of his last appearances is in Captain America Sam Wilson, number 8.
What year is that from?
It's saying 2015, so it must be the 2015 series.
Yeah, okay. Just had to double check.
The last. Oh wait, is there another page? I think it looks like his last appearance made. Oh wait, is there a second page? I was gonna say 2017, but let me see. There might be more. Nope. Here we go. Wait a minute. Immortal Hulk 17.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
I'm like, I read Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, because it goes Invincible Iron Man 600 and this Daredevil Daredevil
So
608.
petty. You're so petty.
I know. Daredevil 608, Deadpool Assassin #4, and then a bunch of Immortal Hulks. Yeah. Yeah, Immortal Hulk 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I must have blanked that. Well, it has been a while.
What
number is Immortal Hulk on?
40, was it 45 or something? Yeah, because
Yeah, it's been a while.
Getting towards the end there.
It's curious. I think he has a lot of potential as a villain.
That's what I'm saying. I think after these two, they really don't flesh him out. It's basically, we need somebody to shoot a gun at someone. It's bringing Bushwhacker.
Must be pretty fun to draw too, though. So.
Yeah, but I mean, the art in this is good, but in the hands of the wrong artist, that gun hand can go way wrong.
Yeah, it looks like something out of a horror movie.
Yeah. Oh my lord! And you just know what's coming because they're fighting him in front of a gasoline truck.
Yeah, they're just setting it up for the explosion because we gotta have an explosion. It's Wolverine.
Well, it's late '80s too.
They don't have a chopper. Moon Knight's not around, so or Thanos, so they can't get to the chopper.
What the F? And again, getting all meta right before the explosion, Bushwhacker says, "I welcome the Inferno."
Hello, DeFalco. That's on the gas.
Oh!
Remember just like the phony below? I see the shade. I see it.
So was that Ann or Rick?
It was Rick. It was definitely Rick.
Have you ever sat in an office with DeFalco? Oh my lord! I should just contact Ron Friends and be like, hey, well, if I read something in an issue with Daredevil, just out of curiosity, was Tom DeFalco
off the record, of course.
Off the record, of course. Yes. I'll
DeFalco have IBS.
I'll protect your anonymity. After a really big lunch, maybe did DeFalco get gassy ever?
Look, just take this picture and just tweet. Somebody's got some explaining to do. Nobody tell Tom. I love when artists sneak in fun stuff like that, though.
Yeah, but I think to promote this episode when it hits the podcast, I'm gonna have to take them out of context panels out of these.
Yes.
But again, in the last page, the
last page was kind of a downer. Not gonna lie.
It doesn't make sense to me. I know Catholic guilt and everything, but Matt feels bad that he didn't bring Bushwhacker home to his wife. But it's like the dude's a killer. It's his fault. Bushwhacker could have turned around, stopped killing, and come back to his wife. That's not Matt's fault.
Everything's Matt's fault at the end of the day.
He thinks it is, but at least he tried to bring him in alive. Wolverine was going to slice him in half.
Yeah.
And then Bushwhacker's the one that fired the bullet to set the truck off.
Again, Matt is always guilty about something. It's just good to see he's not guilty about something he's put his thing in.
Hey-oh!
Not yet. We got a couple more issues before that.
Yeah, Type 8 hasn't shown up yet.
Nobody tell Rob!
But no,
that's the thing. It's a bummer.
And it's like a cluster F when it's Daredevil, Wolverine, and Bushwhacker. When Matt's the voice of reason, it's
yeah, that's like that freaking TikTok. If I'm your voice of reason, we are in trouble. And I was like, I've never related to something so hard.
But yeah, it's like if me or Lilith are the voice of reason, there's trouble.
Poor Charlie.
Oh, I get it. A penis joke. Ha ha ha.
Too cool for school, Professor.
Something between your legs like that?
So I am going to give these two issues an A. I love these issues.
A.
I do. I love the fast pace of it. I love the dialogue. I love the art. I feel like Ann and Rick are an excellent, amazing team.
Yes, I agree with Lilith Hellfire. I will, in honor of this team, in honor of our guest star Wolverine, I will give this these two issues an A. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Is anyone still listening?
No.
All right. Here, I'm bringing up the schedule for next time. Yeah, lots of good stuff coming this year, kids. Oh, that's right. Now, well, next week's more Flash 9 through 11. But in 2 weeks, our friend Mr. Chichester returns.
It's that time of the month.
I think he's okay with that. But yeah, Daredevil 380. And if you subscribe to his newsletter, you can get a copy of the script. So.
And then if we ever are allowed to go to cons again and he goes to a con, I'm going to have that signed.
Nice.
Or maybe I think he does have a P.O. box where he signs stuff. Maybe I'll ask him about that next time we talk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it'd be great. Get like a copy of 380 and get a copy of the script and kind of like double frame them or something, especially if they're signed. Oh, yeah.
I got my Supernatural and I got my pilot script of Arrow. So, yeah.
Ooh,
I'm into framing stuff now. I'm in that mode. So yeah, that would be cool.
Remind me, I might have to ask him that next time. Be like, hey, would you sign my 380, or even if I get another copy of it and sign this, I'll print out the script, sign them both, and I'll frame them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need something to fill up the wall back here. Now that I've changed my desk around, I don't know if you can see the shelf here.
Yeah, I can see. I kind of see the shelf. Yeah, I figured you switched positions because there's no window behind you.
Hey-o. Well, this is where I keep like all my short boxes that need to be filled until I move them into long boxes. And then this is like my shrine to nonsense. It's got Deadpool, unicorns, Nintendo.
What a princess. Yes.
Hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty. But yes, no. Next, the devil will be Mr. D.G. Chichester with Daredevil 380, and then the episode after that will be the first episode of June Lilith Hellfire. So that will be that Atlantis Attacks annual. So don't get all excited.
Ooh, I have to read it now. That's fine. Have to refresh my memory.
That
it might not be as bad as I remember, because when I was a kid, I was super picky. So. Like, I was like, not for me. This goes in the box. I'll never read it again.
That's funny you say that. I used to be super picky as a kid. I'd be like, yeah, I don't know about Doctor Strange. Yeah, I don't know about this Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, if it's not Spider-Man, Daredevil, X-Men, Hulk, Iron Man, Fantastic Four, I'm not really. Meanwhile, if it's DC, I'm like, yeah, just give it all to me. Okay, Wonder Woman, Flash, Batman, Nightwing. I'll even do the Red Robin for posterity.
Gimme.
Catwoman, sure, why not? She's got like 5 freaking series that never finish.
Gimme.
Oh, my Lord. All right.
New 52, you ruined our relationship. I hope you're proud of yourself.
That's right.
10 years of dysfunction between DC and myself.
New 52.
More like New 50 poo.
Oh, I was going to say New 52. Just as bad as spousal abuse.
On that note, we should pay some bills and get out of here.
All right, kids. If you're still listening, all one of you. Hey, Ray. Send your thoughts again next. The devil Daredevil 380 with D.G. Chichester, and then the episode after that will be that Atlantis Attacks annual. So, hey, next time,
save me. Come troll us in the comments and save me.
But hey, next time when we talk to D.G. Chichester, hey, the return of Bushwhacker. What is this? Bushwhacker month?
No, I will absolutely not allow it, Philip. That's for the freaking Patreon.
Hey, 2 episodes. Hey, he was in this episode and then the other May episodes. I didn't even plan it that way.
Get it? Because April showers bring May flowers. Get it, Bushwhacker? Get it?
Oh my God, I could send Danielle my favorite meme tomorrow. It's the last day of April.
It's gonna be May. I'm tagging her. Nope, I'm gonna beat you to it.
Oh, we're both gonna do it. She's gonna be like, you idiot.
And then I'm gonna make sure I tag Justin Timberlake like I do every year.
Hey-oh. You and my wife. Anyway, so yeah, send your thoughts on all that Daredevil-y goodness. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Yes, call us on our free law office, our law clinic. And remember to follow The Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast on Facebook, Twitter. You can find links to all of the various social medias for all of our various shows. Keep following, kids, because lots of good stuff's coming the rest of the year. Crossovers, special events. Got some specials coming this summer. So, yeah, go follow all of our social medias. Hey, go click the link, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see Lilith Hellfire's shelf of nonsense. Links to...
Hey, look, it's a domino mask.
Hell. Blindfold.
For my Speedy costume I never wore.
You can wear a Speedy costume. Come on. All right. Links to our Patreon. More and more stuff happening there. Links to merchandise.
Stay hydrated, my friend.
That's right. Links to all of that and more at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And I heard you do the plug on Into the Night, episode 202.
Moon Night podcast.
That's right. Good job. Yes. Yes, you heard me and Ray.
I had to edit. I had to do like a special edit. I was like, Phil would kill me if I get this wrong, so I'm just going to make a special edit for it.
You were good. You were good. The only problem I had is your intro. You're like, Into the Night, the Moon Night podcast. I'm like, no, don't do it like him. Do it like us.
That was the point. I was just like trying to ease them into the nonsense.
You don't ease them in. You just give it to him, Lilith Hellfire.
Whoa. I like consent first. Thank you.
Got to show them what they get when they come over here. But yes, Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some fancy headphones for some HD quality audio.
Get yourself some Matt Murdock quality hearing of Tweaked Audio. And be more competent than Matt Murdock and hunt a killer.
Hey-oh! We're so great. Totally need your help. It's an escape room in a box. A great fun way to spend a date night. Because apparently we're still in the pandemic, even though Texas doesn't have a mask mandate. And I'm kind of jealous because Florida should have beat them to it.
What do you expect from Cancun Cruise? Hey-oh.
Dang. Dangy dang.
And since you should be staying home, please pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback.
Audio coming soon.
That's right. Audio coming soon.
Hail Satan.
See, people are excited. So yes, pick that up on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this mess of a show, the Southgate Media Group Network, and that man with strange appendages, Rob.
No, the little boy that fell into the lake that is now blind.
Oh, see no evil himself, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. You're weak sauce.
Help him
Why
get
did your
that
eye
doctorate.
drift over to my doctor? Mark my words.
Help him buy a fake doctorate. Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire whenever the heck the Flash comes back.
Next Tuesday comes back.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's where you'll find me. On Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 69, and of course on the TikTok, on the Clock app at Lilith Hellfire 69 as well. You don't want to know where they put the camera. I mean, maybe you do. That's for the Patreon.
What?
So maybe they do want to know where the camera goes, but that's for the Patreon. Hey, some women pay good money for that in Florida.
I love the swamp.
Those boobs scare me.
Nice.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
Yes! Save that for the Batman podcast.
Wild like an animal.
There's your Wolverine.
I was gonna say, there we go.
Like an animal.
Got Russell. We got Noel. We got a Noel drop now, man. We're happening.
Welcome to the club, Noel.
Welcome to the party, pal. Oh, I should tweet him.
Where's the Will drop. I need your boys like the party.
I was gonna say I wouldn't do that Die Hard meme, and I'll text Noel and be like, "Welcome to the party, pal."
Hey, boys! You look at the party. I love the party. They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you for joining us, kids. Thank you for.
I hope you had as much fun as we did.
That's impossible. But yes, next week, The Flash, 9 through 11. The origin, the first chunk.
AKA Chester.
Chester.
Unfortunate name.
And then come back in 2 weeks. Again, it's that time of the month. Our good friend, Mr. DG Chichester. We'll be back.
Nobody tell DG Chichester.
That's our new drop. Nobody tell Chichester. All right, kiddies. Yes. So yes, go sign up for Mr. Chichester's newsletter. Get your copy of the script for $3.80. Do a deep dive. Hey, maybe we'll get more insight on Bushwhacker today. Can you explain Bushwhacker to us first? He's like, I don't know. He had a gun handy. He's pretty cool.
I was gonna say he probably doesn't even have a character Bible. Seems like.
I don't know. All right, kiddies. Remember, better. What?
The devil you know, then the devil you don't. Peace out, suckers.
Schnicked.